single origin coffee, it's kind of it's in right now.
Okay.
Single origin coffees.
So, come on. Try and give us your opinion of the coffee.
So I've already tried espresso because it's been some time, right? Whenever it was fresh, Danny. So, perfect body, really nice, smooth coffee. About the freshness, you can say that from the first seconds that it's fresh, good coffee, well done. Has, as I said, nice body, and you know what? This coffee reminds me of Congo beans. They're like so similar. They're like a little bit smoky. You know what I mean? Like if you try that, please.
This is the espresso.
You know what I mean?
It's delicious.
But
That's all I know.
but this coffee is like smooth. It has that smooth, nice, creamy texture. And there is another thing that I call boring coffee. Okay?
Boring coffee.
Boring coffee. So this one is the opposite. If you're looking for something, like sometimes I try really nice coffee and it has like nice profiles, but it's like always the same, you know? Always the same. It's like you see beautiful girls and they're just all look
They're all beautiful.
they're all beautiful and they're just the same, like nothing special. This coffee is special.
Ah.
Yeah, the
It
last-
wasn't just me making up something then.
No.
Not that you ever said
You're
that.
a friend of mine, Danny. You've tried so many coffees.
I
with
have
me.
tried a lot, and
So-
I have not had better.
Yeah.
I've had lots of good coffee, but like I said to Osman the first time I tried this at his Abbotsford location, I said, usually, I'm not thinking about the taste. I'm doing something else, and it's only coffee to
Here
wake
you-
up. And when I think about
Yeah.
this moment, and I think about tasting this, I think this is great. This is not only giving me life, but it's giving me a good flavor, a good experience.
And guess what? She's completely right when she said, I like what you said with the beautiful girls, because that's what I can feel here. If I go out trying coffee around, they're all good coffees. I would not say they're bad coffees, but they all taste the same.
Boring.
And there's a reason why, and I'll let you know it later. But here, it is different. It is different because there's no other place you can have this coffee. Because I know that I'm the only one selling this coffee here. Nobody else has it, so it's different. So if you ever are in Aldergrove and you want to try a different coffee that you didn't try before, then you come to Si Cafe, single origin coffee. I'm not saying it's the best coffee, but it's different.
And more than that, I would say, so, you know, what you just said, Danny, is usually you taste coffee, you like the coffee, and you
Right.
don't think about the flavors and right?
Right.
Here, you have no chance of not thinking about the flavors because it's so different, right?
Right.
It's so unique. And after that, what else was? I just wanted to tell you. Oh yes, it's good to have one product, but keep it like at the highest level than having like a choice of 10 and so average.
He has 8.
I'm talking about like
Eight-
this because I've
eight
tried
vari-
this one.
eight-
Yeah.
8, what you would say, what did you call it? Light?
But yeah, but that's just the roasting levels.
Oh, okay.
We go through the whole range: light, medium, dark, and espresso roasts in beans, and then grounds. But she I guess what her point is that we don't have so many things to offer about coffee. Like I don't know if you remember, I don't know if that was what you meant, but me, I want to stay away from all the fads, that race that
Yeah.
some guy came up with a new system to brew nitro coffee. The other guy has the AeroPress. The other guy has white coffee now. The other guy came up with a new blend for this coming summer, and now it's from a new combination of you name it. My thinking is just keep it simple. It is my coffee. If Hannah doesn't like my coffee, again, what she likes, I might not like. You know, genes are involved in the tasting of coffee. Where you come from, your background, who are you? What's your culture like? She might like one kind of coffee, And me, same coffee, oh, it doesn't taste well. That's just
Wow.
biology, man. That's science, you know.
He I think what he said is that durian coffee I had one time in Davao City, Philippines. You're not doing durian coffee here, are you? No flavored fruity stuff.
No. Yeah, even again, I'm just trying to stay away. And yes, other people might think that a good blend of coffee brings out the best. Like she said, there's 5 things a good coffee bean should have: acidity, aroma, smell, sweetness, and body. If you can have a farm, or if you can have a coffee bean that gets 100 points in each one of this, your 100-pound bushel, it's going to be like thousands of dollars. And that almost never happens. Within your own farm, 1 year you can have a few acres that came up with like very high points for all these 5 things. But normally you never get it. So that's why roasters try to bring coffee from Colombia, from Brazil, from Honduras, from Costa Rica, from Ethiopia, to combine. They have small labs, and they do, it's like cooking, roasting. This is giving me more acidity, this will give me more body, this is more sweetness, and they come up with their special blend. They roast it, and then they package, and they sell it, and they have the best coffee ever.
I always said that coffee is an art, you know. Whenever people ask you like, hey, what is the secret? Like, what is the recipe? There is no recipe. You just have to love what you do. And
Why did you start roasting? I've never asked you that question.
You've never asked me that
No.
question, by the way. So after I got the preparation part of coffee, so as we said, good coffee comes from the farm level, like deeper to the roots, right? So I got maybe not deepest to the roots, but deeper into the roasting as another process. So what I knew about coffee, it was preparation, and then I was like, okay, so what's hidden behind it? Why this coffee is different from this one? So I started to learn that part, and I understood, okay, this is roasting, and roasting has a math part and it has art part, and now I understand it has more art part than a math part. So you kind of have to feel what you're doing, not only following the rules, because then it becomes just boring coffee. So and you just have to feel it, right? And after you got this part, it comes to the farm level, where actually the coffee starts, right? You can take not really good beans and then have a perfect result. I mean, you can get the best out of it, but that's it, right? So it's like genetics, you know? If you have a baby, right, that has DNA, it's already a perfect DNA, so you have better chance to it has a room to improve, right, and become like a beautiful person. Roasting, it's an art. That's why whenever I got involved a little bit, I understood that I want to dive into it.
What do you think is the future of coffee here in the Vancouver area, in Canada? What do you see? Where do you see opportunities?
It's hard to say because everything changes, right? But as what I can see, the industry improves every day, and the goal is to remember, like Ford, like the first Ford cars, they were like it was a chance for like all the people to have cars and become more affordable. Same thing. I think we just have to right now it's on the way of getting more good coffee shops, right, and more choice, and it's just all the people that have more access to specialty coffee. It's not something like a luxury product that nobody can afford, but something like as an everyday habit. When you have a choice and you can taste good coffees, you can experience all of this.
So Osman and his business have virtually unlimited supply. I mean, more than what can be sold right now
Well, yeah,
of coffee.
but I do have a question.